Hello everybody, Flick here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we are taking a look at Wartile by Playwood Project and published in part by Deck 13 and Whisper Games, at least according to Steam. I first heard about this, I want to say it was maybe 2016, maybe early 2017, as the game was crowdfunded. I don't quite remember if it was via Kickstarter specifically or like Indiegogo or something like that, but I do remember hearing about it via some kind of crowdfunding rather. And it's got a very interesting aesthetic. It's an intriguing style of game, and I remember very specifically kind of like the concept art and whatnot catching my eye, because it was like, well, here's a game that plays like a tabletop game, but it doesn't hide the tabletop elements. You are actually meant to believe you are playing with models, or miniatures if you prefer to call them that. Anyway, I'll talk about it more as we get into it. I've been playing it for about an hour off camera. That comprised the tutorial, the first 3 missions, and I made sure to do all the optional objectives in each one. It is available now on Steam, and I'm going to resume my game in progress. I apologise for the black border along the bottom. The game does not full screen very well at all. In fact, it just shrunk for no apparent reason as it loads into my save. Let me just, there we go. I don't know why, it just doesn't full screen properly. So the black border rather you're seeing below the window, similarly to when I was playing Divinity Original Sin 2, that's my taskbar, and I can't seem to get rid of it. So apologies for that. I tried resizing, but it cuts off the screen. So anyway, this is where you are between missions. This is essentially very similar looking to how a D&D board would look, honestly. It's particularly these kind of like folding bits here that the Dungeon Master would have in front of himself so he could do his dice rolls and whatnot there. It does have a card mechanic, but the card mechanic, like if you say a game has card mechanics, it often puts people off instantly. There's no like microtransactions or anything like that. The way I look at the cards is as abilities, honestly. I don't know why they did it as a card aesthetic. I have no idea. Anyway, as I was saying, it is available on Steam now. I was provided a review copy though, and I have 4 people currently. We can look at them in a second. In between missions, you unlock more people that you can recruit at the tavern, which is over here. Or you could go over here to customize your miniatures. It calls them figurines, but because of my 40k history, I'm going to be inclined to call them miniatures. If that's going to bother you, I apologize. But you are essentially presented with a miniature. That's his base. The red bit there is his health bar. And he's equipped with things that I've given him. And I can, if I want, try and give him some other equipment, although right now the only other equipment I have is pretty trash tier. But that's the person I started with. I haven't bothered customizing him. If we go here, though, this is the character I just got. It's my first mage character, and I just called her Scary Lady. Sadly, her equipment is base, so there's a very good chance she might die in the mission we're going to do in this video. I've never had anyone die yet, so I'm not quite sure what happens. I also made myself, this is Flick the Viking. I'm using like a mace made of eyes, shield, skull helmet. And then we also have Asgar Legbiter, who is a spear unit, and spear units are very, very handy, assuming they're not being directly attacked. If you're on any particular person, you can also kind of very specifically go from their equipment to their tokens, and tokens are perks, I guess you could say. Like the perks I have on this guy is more HP and more armor. I've also got one for basic damage and greater attack. And they unlock slots as they level up. They also have these, which I haven't used yet, which is unique tokens, as it says there. These are rarely found at the merchant, or when killing units. Not found one yet at all. And then finally, you can look at the cards they specifically have. These are different to your deck of like magic powers. These are character-specific powers. He has Shield Bash, he has Banner, and I don't have it unlocked yet, but eventually he will learn Armor Break. You only have one equipped. So I'm currently using the Banner, where he places down the banner and it buffs attack and defense of nearby allies for 20 seconds. So what does this lady have? This lady has Crow Sacrifice. I've not used this in combat yet, so we'll hopefully see this in the mission we're about to go on. The Volva Crow sacrifices itself against the targeted enemy, dealing 20 damage and stunning them for a few seconds. Okay. I made this guy kind of like the taunting tank. I do have shield wall now, but that lowers it removes his ability to attack. I like taunt though, because it kind of drags the enemy towards me. And I've been using action surge for the spear guy, although he started with immobilize. Anyway, we can also look at our deck. So these are the cards I have currently. These are ones that can be unlocked. The cost on the top left is how many magic points, I guess, if you want to call them that, MP, you need to cast them, and doing certain things in missions generates more. But if the bigger the deck you have, the less chance you have of drawing what you want, because you play a card, you do the cost of it, you draw another one, and it kind of cycles around like that. Honestly, the most useful one I've had so far is Touch of Ear, or Air, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, which is a heal. It's an expensive heal, but it's a heal. Bear Trap was pretty useful in the tutorial as well. Anyway, there's some more powers that we could unlock, and we probably will as we move on. There is also a merchant, but I've been spending all my money. I really like the aesthetic of the merchant. Just, it's like looking at just the kind of things you would glue onto your miniature. And you can tell which ones are equipped because they have the miniature's hands on them, which is, again, a nice little touch. He is actually selling some tokens, but I don't have any money because I spent it on... Ooh, I spent it on a helmet and some pauldrons, I think. Anyway, let's look at the world map. So I've done that area, I have done this area. I believe this is where I'm up to now. Oh yeah, that's another thing though, if we just back up a second here. Once you do a mission, you unlock harder versions of the missions that have recommended power levels. So for instance, Tears of Ear, that was the first mission I did. There's now this version of it. The path to the tree is dangerous. See, I am above that power level, or sorry, reputation level, but it's essentially your power level, so maybe we could handle this. I might go try this after we do the next story mission, which I assume I'm also prepped for. But yeah, you unlock harder versions of the missions to get more chances at gear and unlocks, I assume. Ooh, actually, we're one behind the reputation required for this one. We do unlock a person if we finish it, though. Interesting. So maybe it actually wants me to go back at this point. So, okay, we'll try the Reputation 3 version of the Tears of Ear. And we'll see what happens. I'm only allowed to take 2 units because it's the tutorial mission redone. So we'll take him and I'll take the Spear guy because I know how to use them. The other 2, my guy, I wanted him to be the best tank ever, but he's not quite there yet. Anyway, let's go on a mission. The window might resize itself again. Just brace yourselves. Yep, it did. So, what is the storyline? Sadly, there's no like voice acting or anything like that. The story is just kind of, again, it's like a tabletop game, so it's just kind of presented as a, here's a bit of text about what you're supposed to do, then we'll see our main objectives and optional objectives. But anyway, the impenetrable swamp known as the Tears of Ear is blessed by day and cursed by night. Therein stands a blood-red tree, a silent testament to the sorrows of jealousy and lost love. During the dawn of one of many blessed with the touch of ear, if a proper offering is made, however... Oh wait, I messed up the diction of that sentence horribly. During the dawn, one may be blessed with the touch of ear, if a proper blessing is made. However, bandits have taken hold of this place. Also, the offering is a deer. Or a goat, whatever it is. So there's our magic stat. We started with 10. These are enemies awaiting us. Oh, it's still left the tutorial things on the screen. So if we get the sacrifice, that's the main objective. Place the bear trap to trap an enemy, that's a secondary objective. And that's it. So this is the same map as the tutorial. I'm trying to see... Well, the enemies are the same as well, actually. There might be more there than I remember. Other than that, I guess they just hit harder or something. Anyway, we have our heal, we have Pilgrim's Madness, which makes an enemy attack its enemies, and we have Stun. We don't actually have Bear Trap ready, unfortunately. So if you want to move a unit, it's as simple as just holding the left click and kind of moving them. It's all in real time until combat kind of starts, then you can slow down time. And if you want to move everyone together, I believe you hold shift and move? Yes. That matters more once you've got like 3, 4, 5 playable characters and you're fighting like literally a dozen enemies, for instance. Anyway, let's send this guy over here to open up this chest. You can turn the camera. I'm holding right click to turn. You can zoom in as well. These kind of pop-ups are, again, they're just tutorials. You can ignore them if you've already done it. That had a spear inside it. Also, that was a little loud, but that's okay. So we're going to move up here and we're going to get into our first bit of combat against an axe guy and a spear guy. Spear guys... Oh, never mind. He's going right in there, huh? Spear guys don't have much defense, but they can attack from one away, and they're very good at flanking. So he died. The bush died, and now we're going to pick on him. And again, they shouldn't be able to stand up to us. You can also find equipable items mid-mission that you can put on your people without having to go up, to go back. I feel a sneeze break. Pardon me, my allergies have been terrible recently. You can find herbs that you can gather, for instance, and then you can equip a healing tincture. Oh, is that a little flag out at sea? That is a little flag out at sea. What is that? Oh, it's a fish, but the animation stopped. I guess it's just like part of the aesthetic again. Wondered what that was. Alright, so we could go up there, break the bush and fight them that way, or we could sneak round. Hitting an enemy in the back, hitting an enemy from elevated ground, all these things confer bonuses. So my tank did actually take a bit of damage there, actually. Maybe not enough to heal him fully yet. We'll wait on it a little bit. I want him to go first, though, because, again, he is the tougher of the two of them. And they'll start hearing us any second now. What I could do is Pilgrim's Madness, but it's a very expensive skill. Okay, we're going to move up here. We're going to use Action Surge. And we're going to use Banner as well. Just to make sure that we don't risk losing anybody here. Fights are automated beyond you using skills. They attack, they defend, etc, etc. If I remember rightly, the tutorial said that if a target is being hit by multiple people, it is possible to stun lock them, and that is a mechanic of the game. Surround someone well enough, you can make sure they don't get a chance to attack, because they will just constantly be stun locked. I'm curious if I can interact with this frog, because in a previous mission I could. Nope, not yet. Okay. Alright, before we go in here, I am going to heal my main tank. That's not the one I want, it's this. So there we go, and I actually got Bear Trap, but now I don't have a heal. So that's the problem with making your deck bigger, and in some ways it's actually harder. Alright, we have a bunch of people here. I'm going to drop Bear Trap there. Sadly, he jumped over the Bear Trap, which isn't handy. So did he. Oh, so did he. Hang on, can I... There. I tried to put it on the square he was on, I'm not sure it worked. We should have this, though. I could have stunned him. I might have to stun the next one. Now, what you do also get on longer missions is Waypoints, which are basically... They are checkpoints. They restore all your characters to full health. And if you die... I just made my own character step in a bear trap. Good job, me. If you die... and you've had a waypoint, you return to the state you were at when you activated the waypoint. You don't have to do the whole mission again. So yeah, it's just a guaranteed bear trap, I guess. Oh, we actually got the heal back. What is this? Battle points. Oh, it actually just gave me some. Nice. Alright, so we're up the top of the hill, so let me get my camera adjusted. We've still got a ways to go, though, and there is a boss at the end. This isn't a boss, this is just some trash together. What I'd like to do is put a trap there. It's a trap. Got ourselves a club there. You automatically attack environmental things that are in your way. I'd also maybe... I'd quite like to try Pilgrim's Madness, just to see what he does. Oh yeah, look at that, they're hitting each other. I really wanted one of them to stand in a bear trap, though, because I have a secondary objective to make that happen. Maybe I can try and make it, like, coerce it to happen if I do this. Gonna need you to come over here, please. Right there. Right there. Come on, you know you wanna. Okay. Well, he is going to die. So what you can do during combat is press spacebar, and then time is slowed to allow you to issue orders without the stress of everything happening in real time. You don't get permanent time slowed, I think. I really wish you would stand in the bear trap. But anyway, we have ourselves our offering. The goat has been picked up. If we don't trap one of these final two people, this will be the first mission... Oop, God, camera please. The first mission where I haven't obtained every objective. Oh, my phone is ringing. Please ignore it. That is... Oh, it's a helmet. Good, because helmets are expensive, as it turns out. So when we pull the switch, this bridge is going to drop, and they're going to come and they're going to have a little bit of a fight with us. And it's a hard place to fight with both your people at the same time. So I'm going to heal my tank. Then I'm going to put down another trap. I think she teleports, so at best I'm trapping him. Then we're going to use you to do that. And then we're going to put down the banner once they start moving. And we're going to action surge. I really dislike that neither of them stepped in the bear traps. Although I like that she isn't active for whatever reason. he's pretty tough. Even with the banner giving me more attack and defense. She waited until the banner was gone, then stepped where that was. I hate you. Oh, she teleported. She's not dead, she teleported. Step on a bear trap! Step on a bear trap. Thank you! Okay, good. Although that didn't seem to do the objective, right? Oh, wait, at some point I think it counted when my own teammate got trapped. As silly as that sounds. I tried to stun her, I don't think it procced. There we go. You ain't getting away this time, lady. Alright, so that's actually the mission done. We examined this. The goat is sacrificed. A mammal sacrifice. Your devotion and respect to ear have been noticed. They repay you with a small portion of their power. So that did play out the same way as the tutorial. But it did seem like they were hitting a bit harder. Also, the music when you finish a mission is very loud. This is what happens when you finish a mission. You get to see how many points you did. You get to see your enemies explode very loudly. You can fast forward it, incidentally, if you want to. It's kind of nice seeing everything tick up, though. And then we got some gold. 150, that's not too bad. We earned... Oh, we actually got a special token, by the looks of things. Interesting. And we also got a helmet. Oh, okay. I want to know who that is for. Yes, by all means, keep on minimizing yourself. So this helmet is a nose-guarded helmet. It's 1 defense and then 2 heavy defense, I believe. Which is just straight up better than what he's using. You can actually see how it affects the stats if you look in the bottom left, like when you hover over something. Hang on a minute, it doesn't seem to be doing it. Oh, there, it does it for weapons, but not helmets. I guess because it's not actually lowering any defense, and I don't think... Oh no, yeah, actually, yeah, you can see the heavy defense change. 52, 54. So there we go, you're having that. And then you don't have a helmet, but does... I have a helmet, obviously, because badass. You do not have a helmet. I would like you to have that helmet. How does this spear perform? 16 to 22 damage is exactly the same as what he's using. Alright, well let's have a look at customization. What is this? Whenever a figurine lands a critical hit, the unit is healed for 10. Wow, take that please. That's a really good one. Okay, I don't think anybody else unlocked any slots or anything. No. Okay. Or any skills? No. Alright, well we did earn a bit of money there. I could maybe buy, what is this? Leggings for 200. Or more pauldrons for 200. They like things costing 200. That's a slightly better spear, but I can't quite afford it. Sure, let's buy them. We'll go back to customization and go back to equipment. Does my main tank have pauldrons? No. Take them then. Alright, so he's tankier. I guess we'll just go try the next main mission and then that'll probably do it for the video. There will be a link to the Steam store page below. It's $14.99 in British pounds. And I think it's generally well received. Hang on, let me just very quickly, because I remember seeing most of the recent reviews were mixed. And no, it's back up to very positive now, actually. Never mind. There was some people who were apparently disappointed with the process of it being made. I don't know why. I haven't noticed anything particularly wrong other than the minimizing thing, which is a little annoying. I like the presentation. Combat isn't too nuanced. Maybe would be another genuine complaint. Anyway, the Hyde Run clan. Ages ago, Hyde Run King stole the legendary Gjall, or I can't pronounce Norse words, from the Frost Giants in Jotunheim and brought it back to Midgard. It is said that it is still hidden deep inside one of their deep caves. A horn of this magnitude would be a great asset. What does it actually do? No, we're not going to know until we earn it. Alright, we'll give this a go. Oh, we actually are apparently up to the reputation required anyway, so sure. How many do I get to take? I get to take 3 units. I don't trust this new lady because she doesn't have armor yet, so I'm going to go with my 3. It's a shame that we don't get to take 4. It looks like you can maybe take 5 in total, because I think there's 2 more spaces on the boat. Yeah, so you might not get a squad bigger than 5. Yeah, we'll go as is. They're geared up, she isn't yet. And we'll see what's involved. And again, I will have to minimize the window, yep. Oh, it's a nice looking map, a little bright, but still. Watching from the towers, the warriors patiently stand ready with their bows drawn. In the distance, you hear a war horn sounding. Ugh, I'm going to have to get up and into those archers' faces. Yep, that's going to be the problem here. There is a waystone up there, so that's a checkpoint. Search the caves, find it. Carry war rings blessed by Heimadal. Show your strength and devotion by collecting 4 of them. So that's the other optional objective, and we'll certainly try our best to obtain them. What is this tutorial here? Oh, it's just a reminder of what we're doing. Someone was moving up there in the top corner. Okay, well, there's a door right over there immediately. There's a couple of archers whom I want to destroy first, because they're going to start shooting at us, yeah, basically instantly. I'm finding it a little bit hard to see which squares I can stand on with the snow. I can't move him until he's dead, there we go. Apparently they can't make that jump. Oh, reinforcements. Control point, click to convert, and earn battle points requires units to be in range. The music is louder here and also better. I want my spear guy to be on slightly higher ground because that will give him an attack advantage. And I think I turned that to my team. So what we could do right now, we could use a war banner. The enemy is too good at ignoring my bear traps. Oh, that's fine. So my main guy is going to need healed. Now, can I actually go in this door and stop them spawning? Let's give it a go and see. Oh, you totally can. Alright. Looks like we actually might have to go this way. Oh, I picked up mead. What does mead do? Instantly heal the figurine for 50 health. Very nice. That's actually better than the herbs I've been fighting in previous levels. Oh, this is tough. Barricades. Very tough, in fact. Before we start a big fight, I figured it might be a good idea to do that. This guy looks tough. Oh, he actually knocked my person back. I stunned the archer just to get him out of the way for a little bit. I'm also going to taunt with my guy and action surge with him. It's actually a pretty tough fight. Taunt, unfortunately, didn't seem to have affected those two. He dropped one of the secondary objectives. Look at that cowardly archer hiding. Who could use mead? I think my spear guy could use the mead. There is no escape. Make your time. Okay, they got him. Good. Yeah, that's 1 out of 4 war rings, so we did need to come in here if we wanted to do the secondary objective. And it looks like we can just head out, I think. Oh! Into immediately getting shot at. Ah, there's only room for 2 people up there, huh? Sadly, it seems so. Okay, you're gonna drink your mead. Please kill him. Thank you. Alright, that's that turn. We got up to 17, and also we're going to get a checkpoint. So now if I really mess up, we've got an out. I also wish I'd seen that before I wasted the mead, because he got healed anyway. Was that a... Was that... Oh, that someone was placing the roof. Oh yeah, look at that. That's awesome. So you can get a better view of the models inside. Alright, we're going to go in there first, then we're going to go in the cave. That's just reminding us of the secondary objective, I guess. And we're up to 21 magic, so that means we've got a lot of heals. Getting into a fight immediately, apparently. What is that back there? Grinding stone click to pick up requires a figurine to be nearby. Not sure what it's for. Just put in a little taunt to get him off my spear guy. I hope the music isn't too loud. I want it to be audible because it's pretty good. Yeah, these guys are tough. I think they're the ones who might drop the secondary objective though, so that would explain it. And he is attacking, yeah, his attacks are getting interrupted every so often if the spear comes in at just the right time. Excellent. So, we don't have the heal ready, unfortunately, so we might have to use this meat on you. Got ourselves another helmet and some magic. Blah. What is this? Already carries an item. Ah, I didn't realize it was only one slot per character, actually. I thought it was one slot per item, as in you could only have one meat on one character. I didn't realize they only had one slot for anything. So who have we got up here? Another grindstone. Tough guy, archer, archer. The archers are probably going to back up, so if we maybe do that. See, if I make my two heavies attack him, I can make my spear guy try and take out the archers. So we're going to quickly send him over there. Send him over there. Definitely going to put down a banner. Also maybe make him go mad. He's still attacking my guys because the other guy died. Oh, he walked into it. Nice. Okay, good. You are going to pick up the meat and use it. And you're going to get healed. And that gives you room for a grindstone, which is a good idea to have on him, because he's all about attacking as opposed to blocking. That was just a bunch of gold. Ooh, that was a fancy-ass looking sword. Alright. Be prepared, there might be more archers. There is immediately more archers. And barricades. Just gonna stun him for a second. Is he doing fine? He is doing fine. Oh, there's a goat on this level. Not one you can pick up, but it's a goat. Wait for it. I assume there'll be another... Oh, there's another checkpoint right there. Fantastic. Okay, turn this. Get a bunch more battle points to use for spells. Went from 18 to, well, 21. You know, it's better than nothing, I suppose. And we'll heal to full. Perfect. We've got a checkpoint if I mess up. Is that a cave I came out of? No. So we've got an archer up there that's going to be problematic because we've got to fight him, and then there's two archers across the way there. So we might have to, like kill him quickly, then run up here. Is what I think you've got to do. Because we're going to get shot at by a lot of people. What he shouldn't have done is surround himself by all of my characters. That's just asking for trouble. But I think the other two can handle him if I let him... Oh, he's stunned for ages. There we go. Because obviously we just pull the switch, that drops and we go kill those archers. But we want to go in here first because one of the rings will be in here. Can you spin that please? Thank you. If one of your characters teleports, all of them teleport, incidentally. Okay, this is going to be a bit nasty. Let's taunt. Let's banner. Again, I could slow down time if I wanted like an extra second to think about what I'm doing here. I'm going to stun you. Okay, he's getting flanked, which isn't good. But the defense bonus should be keeping him alive. Oh, he's over here now too, huh? Oh, my spearman is in dire need of help. Stab him. Did not realise that battle axe was doing quite so much damage. Oh, we got levels as well. What is this? Now, what's the problem is I don't have... Oh, hang on. We'll heal that. Everybody's a little hurt and I don't have the heal spell, which is unfortunate. Oh, I held control there by accident instead of shift, but that's okay. Is this just... I think this was just an enclosed room, yeah. Looked like on previous levels. So unfortunately I accidentally didn't do the objective, the side objective, because I found the main objective by mistake. I had to climb the top of the mountain, I guess. That's unfortunate. You can redo a mission. It's unfortunate that I accidentally... God, that's loud. It's unfortunate that I accidentally found the solution. Also, we did unlock another character. As your warband searches the entire Northlands for songs and tales that could reveal information about the hidden gateways to Jotunheim. Yeah, okay. Wait, is this starting another mission instantly? No, good. So we did actually get another recruit. Who are you? A hunter. So bow and arrow lady. Yeah, volley, rain of arrows, flaming arrow. Nice. Thornhild. No, wait, Thorhild. You're going to be renamed to Thornhild because I missaid your name and now that's your name forever. I like you being called the Hornet Sting though. Oh. Never mind. You're going to be called the Horns Sting. There we go. 200 gold to recruit. We have that. So now we have 5 people total, but I bet we won't be able to take 5 on the next mission. And obviously, again, there's upgrading to do. There's more equipment. But that is the general way that Wartile plays. It gets harder. There is secondary objectives that become more challenging, or sometimes you might accidentally miss them, as I just did. Check it out in the Steam store link below if you're interested. My name has been Flick, and until next time, ta-ta for now.